So, I found something kind of wild, and like we have to talk about it. You know those subscriptions that just like keep charging you after the free trial? Turns out DC has some pretty serious laws about that, and most people don't even know.
Oh, this is really, really important stuff. DC actually has one of the strongest consumer protection laws in the entire country when it comes to these sneaky auto renewals. It's DC Code Section 28A203, and it's basically your wallet's new best friend.
Wait, seriously? I mean, I just found out about this because, last month I got hit with this like $214 charge for some random subscription I totally forgot about. I was just checking my bank app while having my, overpriced DC coffee and bam, money gone.
That's exactly what these companies are counting on. They're banking on you forgetting. But here's what's so powerful about our local law. It actually requires companies to be super transparent about auto renewals. They have to spell it out clearly in the contract, they have to tell you how to cancel, and most importantly, they have to send you notifications before they charge you.
Yeah, and that's the part where they messed up with me. I didn't get any like emails or texts or anything before they charged me. I signed up for what I thought was just a free trial back in November, and then, life happened, and I totally forgot about it until I saw that charge.
And that's illegal in DC. The law specifically says for free trials that last a month or more, the company has to notify you 15 to 30 days before it ends, and they need your explicit consent before charging you. For longer subscriptions, those lasting 12 months or more, they have to send you a heads up 30 to 60 days before renewal, every single year.
So, like, what did you do when you saw the charge? Did you, just accept it, or?
Absolutely not. I called them up, and at first they gave me the standard no refunds line. But then, and this is critical for everyone listening, I mentioned DC Code Part 28A203. Suddenly, their tone completely changed. They processed my refund immediately. They knew they had broken the law, and they knew they were caught.
Oh man, that's like pretty awesome. It's like a secret password or something. But I'm wondering, is this just a DC thing, or do other places have these kinds of protections?
Great question. DC's law is actually on par with California's, which is considered the gold standard for consumer protection. Many states have much weaker laws that only cover specific industries. New York and Utah only cover service contracts for repairs. Maryland and New Hampshire just regulate health clubs. South Dakota, only telecommunications.
But DC's law covers like everything?
Everything. Streaming services, gym memberships, meal kits, beauty boxes, you name it. And it aligns with federal guidelines too, like the FTC's negative option rule, which just introduced those click-to-cancel rules this year. Those require companies to make canceling as easy as signing up.
So, what should people actually do if they, find one of these charges, like step by step?
First off, contact the company directly. Be polite but firm. Reference DC Code Section 28. A 203 specifically. That shows them you know your rights. Second, document everything. Save emails, screenshots, contract terms. Third, if they refuse to help, file a complaint with the DC Office of the Attorney General's Consumer Protection Office. Their mediation services are free for DC residents.
Have there been like any big lawsuits about this? Companies getting in trouble?
Interestingly, there haven't been many high-profile cases yet. The law has only been around since 2019, and a lot of enforcement probably happens through quiet settlements rather than big public lawsuits. But the fact that these violations are tied to the Consumer Protection Procedures Act means companies could face serious penalties, which is why most will back down when you call them out.
I feel like we should, give people some tips on how to avoid getting caught in these traps in the first place. 'Cause, like, prevention and all that.
Absolutely! Set calendar reminders for when free trials end. Monitor your statements regularly. Catch these charges early. Use virtual card numbers for subscriptions. Some credit cards like Capital One offer these, and you can delete them if things get sketchy. And be selective about what you sign up for in the first place.
Oh, and like maybe we should give people some kind of template for if they need to contact a company about a charge?
Great idea. Here's a simple template anyone can use. Dear company, I was recently charged X amount for an automatic subscription renewal. However, I did not receive the required advance notice as mandated by DC Code, paragraph 28A-203. Since you failed to comply, this charge violates DC law, and I am entitled to a full refund. Please process it immediately, or I'll escalate this to the DC Office of the Attorney General.
That's Wow, that's really helpful. I'm definitely saving that for later. Should we remind people that neither of us are actually like lawyers though?
Definitely. This is not legal advice, folks. Think of this as your friendly neighborhood guide to understanding your rights. If you're in a serious situation, consult a real attorney. But knowing this law exists and how it works can help you stand up for yourself.
In a city where we're all, juggling Metro cards and crazy rent and like 18 cocktails, the last thing we need is surprise subscription charges.
Exactly. DC Code Paragraph 28A-203 is your secret weapon. Know it, use it, and don't be afraid to push back when companies try to take advantage of you. Your wallet will thank you.
Anyway, that's it for today's drama. District drama, that is. We'll catch you next time with, whatever madness DC throws our way next.